The weekend's here, Saturday, July 29th, coming again from Canada, Penticton, British Columbia. Well, overflowing abundance is what I want to talk about today. Ephesians 3:19 tells us this: may you experience the love of Christ, though it is too great to understand fully, then you will be made complete with all the fullness of life and power that comes from God. You know, Paul had experienced the power of God and realized that eye has seen nor ear heard, the things which God has prepared for those who love him. And we know that from 1 Corinthians 2:9. He also knew many believers were content with less than all God has prepared for them. And God was ready to bless them, guess what, with even more. In his letter to the Ephesians, Paul prayed that believers would be filled to the measure of all the fullness of God. He wanted them to realize God has a fullness, an abundance, a deep reservoir of riches available for them. This fullness was so massive that it was humanly impossible to grasp. You know, to receive this fullness, we need to seek him anew. We need to be filled with his Spirit and ask God to open our minds, our hearts, and in the end, our lives. We need to live with expectant faith and plant seeds with our time, talents, our resources. Think about this fullness today. Realize that God has prepared more blessings for you than you could ever imagine. Blessings for your family, blessings for your finances, your relationships, your health. I could go on and on and on. Can I just encourage you today? Don't limit God or be content with a small portion of his blessings. Ask him to give you a vision of his greatness and help you experience more of his blessings. Ask him to reveal the vastness of his bounty and the riches he already has prepared for you. If you're suffering today, go to the feet of Jesus and find that overflowing abundance. I want to pray that over you today. Father, again, help us to find that overflowing abundance. Help us to find you, quite frankly, today and live in your strength and in your power. In your name we do pray.